perhaps for drachmae? Or maybe to further a personal goal?
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
就这么做。
I think you have the wrong
我
person.
相信找的人不
You
对。
are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
哲学家苏格拉底，这我可不知道
That's everything Pericles wanted.
啊！屁啊！
Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
哎，刚，为什么全部人都在追踪我？冲那条。打边是谁？啊，看，打到人了，但这样好危险。我找到我要杀人了，可是我这样这真的很危险，所以啊，OK， 找到出钱买命的家伙，这时候该让他好好升天了。我什么都没做。看看哈，什么切刀，有2个切刀，你叫我付偿？我他妈逼我不行把你剁掉。先把它踩了，有他，还另一个，还有一个，好像以后再来打。
I'll crush you.
哎，哎，草丛都没办法躲。靠腰啊！我觉得很烦欸。阿芙罗代蒂之家。
be spotted here.
Someone must be making that noise.
Charge!
Woo!
Where are they going? You're not getting out of this! Hold it! I don't see them!
好啊！搞定。要把两个搞掉。哎，死家伙！嗯？把猫给挂。虽然对我的小小收藏有很大的帮助，但我还是把它挂了呗。OK， 她是个女的，就把她周边吧。啊，国居人才招募中心。现在是个可爱的妹子，这是国居人才招募啊。招募人才。哦，好厉害！哦，看。哇！ 哎，你们差一截真的差很多。周边人才真是麻烦，要人才招募，你先跟他打一架。
Death is coming, Misthios. By Zeus, you should know when to quit. You'll be dead soon. I could use someone with your
加入加入，来，
Join my
不要说我对你不好。不要说我对你不好。人射手安琪，你小心点。3组啦。明珠炮。污染之躯增加竞赛攻守数。哎。他离开了，他在城内。顺流比较快，把他们收编。这个不要，这个连环炮就让他去死，看不爽啊！如果他死时我就收他，啊不是死时就要吃屎。在那，直接跳流进去。追人，把他宰掉。我不很喜欢他。对啊，我对女生是情有独钟啊。结果啦，的那神殿，哇，他离开了。好吧，他离开就离开了，算了，不要勉强他人，打不赢。OK， 再打一个主线。干！哦，我以为挂了。奥德索斯歌剧院。别追，别追，终究再遇到了。觉得老八神剑比较好。 好吧，神经攻击变弱了。传奇卯狮州领刀。传奇道教不能，传奇不能拆。亚马逊。阿西斯，奇怪，这3个女的都，然后其实3个女的都这样，这个戴目面具，唉，应该很好看的说。我以为很漂亮，结果这些人穿的那样子，我实在受不了。算了，那漂亮的会怎样啊？这有点 style 啊，明明就招募前就很棒的样子，就招募后是这个样子。哇，不走，一般路线，不是没有把技能等加上去哦。有。一起，那不好用，冲锋最好用，冲锋最好用的，砰！
Cassandra, it's you!
Ah?
Phoebe,
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
哇靠！我从来没说过要在这里看到你，你怎么来
How
这
did
里
you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
啊？
Phoebe.
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
可以成功。
I don't remember
死小孩。
Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
为什么你要替阿斯帕奇
How
亚
is
做
it
事？
you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I
真的
don't
假的？
understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well,
OK，
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
我会把衣服换掉，我会把衣服换
Get
掉。
changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
换一件正式的礼服。
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
唉，
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He
说
needs
那
these
神那些
guests
贵
to
宾爱来
love
他
him，so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you.
嗯
And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone.
这里不会有苏格拉
I
底
may
吧？
not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
看来和智力没什么关系。听说
I've
过
heard
索
of
科佛斯，
Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more.
再多喝一
Lately,
点。
his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
问一下苏格拉底会在这里？
Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let
那
Socrates
苏格拉
get
底
up
反
in
省，
his
至
heat.
少他为了这个
At
场合
least he
穿了
wore
鞋
shoes
子。
for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help.
嗯，这是不是很大？嗯哼哼。
Vile Socrates always appears
阿尔
where
西亚
I
德
least
斯，
expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
家伙喝的不轻啊！哦，我在哪
Let's
啊？
not use Alcibiades as an example.
别喝太多。
And don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
阿西比亚似乎很有意思，战场唱首
This
宴
is
会
going。to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't
这
to
个也
your
不符合
own
你的独特品味
unique。tastes, then just
来
focus
这里
on
的
why
初
you
衷吧。
came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles
啊，
needs to
有点
know.
满了，这次
I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air brother.
I'll have my fill, perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
哦，
A
喝
new
烂醉。
face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the orange ape. Tell me, what does it think?
不用他称我，
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks.
然
And
后
so
脾气也真不
feisty
小，有
too.
时候。
Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides
好的
likes
一
to
生总是
say.
过得很安静。
Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a
收到了。
politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
哎呦，
Κακίνος ο πηδικερδεύς έπαιζε με θενός κοινός. Αληθώς και χαριτωμένο. Ο πρέστηνος της σου.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my
他是
fight
真人
with
草，
Euripides.
又有钱又傲慢的混蛋，那不叫
I've
真操
seen。lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that
我有什
meant.
么意思？
No, you don't.
那就是灌醉才的人。哎，想他出洋相，那就来灌醉。
You
让他
want
出
to
洋相
get。Euripides drunk. Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one,
这个好神
to，say the least.
看他喜欢我。
Alright. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
要有不高兴。哦，伯里克里斯为什么会
How
邀
do
请你
you？know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so
剧场
on,
只
and
发
so on.
许多头绪，
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen.
他的东西。
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything foreign.
到什么定？
Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
好吧，
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely horrifying.
好久。
Delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
我来拿这里拿干型葡萄酒，我在这里拿很甜的葡萄酒。好像搞
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in
现在
the
厨房还
kitchen,
有很多
but
盖的。
Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
那说的对吧
It sounds so good when you say it.
I only came to the symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long.
唉，
If you don't get the oil soon, all our...
为什么先打的？算了。
Thank you for your help, my friend.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the god.
Of course, I only use the terms war or god or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but I haven't seen...
Sure, we can talk.
Before Protagoras changed the sub...
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's...
I take it you and Pericles aren't...
Hardly. Ethnippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles... Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest.
Oh, forget it. If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here,
我天，哎，最近的地方。 他怕起家在那里。
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here. In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we.
原来如此。
This has been useless.
Have you been listening to nothing I say?
为什么一堆人在浴室里聊天？因为他刚才有。唉，看一下任务。哇，你好复杂啊！干杯，爱与油。唉，先把油丢给那个杂碎吧。 可恶！跟这山羊打炮。
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
When you walked in, you seemed like you and Socrates were...
How I wish you were right. One day we will have that man in here with us.
算了。
You've grown up in Pericles' home, and yet you're so different.
No one is like Pericles. And he's only slightly more serious than usual, which is why tonight is a fine time to celebrate what may be our last taste.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
我把衣服脱了吧。
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
说一交计划。
I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but...
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force. And the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anfusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
签，我想啪啪啪算了，赶时间。
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it
震动的膀胱。
I'm sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
你应该来一场比赛。
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was...
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for...
Either we dine here and praise...
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
Okay.
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divinity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician.
Hippocrates!
He still keeps his office in Argos.
Oh,神呀!
There's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? He did. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
瞬间移动。
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
要找苏格拉底。
Agreed. Our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
这没那么重要吧？
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do
社统
something.
这件事情，
I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
这就是
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time.
浪费时间而已。
Aspasia.
嗯。
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
不是任何人。
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do
不会道
what we
歉。
must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes
那时候
I've
穿过最好衣
ever
服。
worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a
啊，
life
这麻
according to
烦。
legitimate means. Mostly legitimate anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Εθεάθη πολλήν κοσμήματα στην αγορά.
有楼梯在这。嗯。那边一堆伟人。
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
不要笑的
When。your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
你为什么派没有休息的地
I would
方？
never
我
have
干，
sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears.
因为我
10
很常
years may
死
be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
要是你也会担心一点，你应该真正看待这个威胁。
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
就可以走人了。喂，算了。
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
聪明的头脑。
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
我说了个战神一样。
Cassandra!
给主持人的信。宝 外之地，禁止岛。我看有的玩啊！老爸真传，虽然他没遇到，勾一脚踹下去。我小心对面造成120。破盾者。 指定此能，哎，但是踢脚蛮有用的。往下切换选单。哦，原来可以这样切啊！ 那这样子的话，这块放一排，这个放一排就好了。嗯，先解锁，要在哪里？ OK， 带小鬼挂喽。哦，今天就先到这里了，拜拜。